Good afternoon. How is everybody out there this evening? Just want to give y'all a little slight update. Yes, we finally made it back to my headquarters over here in Clearwater. And I just want to say, I want to start out with my thanks first. My first thanks is to my agent, Miss Leanna Bell Rosario, for her help and her coaching through all of this. And to all of the Arts International staff and team, for organizing this event and giving me an opportunity. And I also got to thank my one and only daughter, Ranshika Darby, for taking care of her brothers, Mr. Brutus and Tudor Man, while I was away. That being said, all I want to say, it went great. I'm very pleased with my results. It was quite a learning experience, believe me. But I got to say this too right now. I can only give limited information, because I already knew this, but it was reinforced, with our workshops and all that you can't share your dream with everybody. You can't tell everybody everything. I already knew this. And I really had to figure that out, especially that last month up to this really showed me a lot, That's why I just had to be quiet and just stop talking. Because people would try to steal your joy. For real, for real. They would try to undermine you. They would try to sabotage you. They would try to throw a monkey wrench in every plan you got. Yeah, I found that out the hard way. And it was just reinforced, And some of these people you can call friends, might even be your own family. You never know. You have to really be particular who you trust with telling your dreams. Okay? So I had to, that was really reinforced too. But it was a great learning experience though, dealing with the people that's actually out there in the industry, actually working as actors and, doing this for real. And there was like a wealth of knowledge. And that was a whole new thing. I've been entertaining, y'all know that. I've been entertaining, doing the DJ thing, rapping for years since I was a teenager and all that, in front of crowds and people, But when you in that booth with just that camera by yourself, that's a whole other thing. So I gained all that experience and those contacts. But like I say, I'm not going to be giving out I'm going to make some general statements because I'm very happy. But, ain't gonna be no details. No, ain't no names, no details. But the main thing, and I gotta say this too, I actually had to leave early. I didn't even get to stay to actual end of the event because everything ended on Saturday. Which I had my provisions up until Saturday, but I didn't know how late it was gonna go and my arrangement was pre-made. And, in other words, so I didn't get to go to the last final show with the red carpet event and the group photos and all that. I didn't get to go to none of that, but that's okay. But the main mission was accomplished. And, and I thought that I had came a long way for that event. But there was people there, contestants who had came from way farther than I did, that I talked to. People came from Alabama, Georgia, Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio. Yes, So it was a big deal, And like I say, all those people's there. But make a long story short, it all came down to my performances, and I did make some mistakes. And the mistakes that I made was in, some of my stuff, the material that I chose. But it was my first event, and I didn't really know what the judges were looking for, you know. But let me back up. Did I thank Leanna Bell, Rosario? I think I did, and Kim Myers and the whole Arts International staff for the opportunity. Reiterate it. Okay, if I did, but yes, because I gotta reiterate that. But like I said, it was a lot. It was a learning experience. It was a lot, and we got through it, you know. And like I said, I'm not gonna get too many details, but it was about the performance, you know. And then, like I said, I made some mistakes on the material, and the thing is, you have to be able to take criticism and still stay humble. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what they're looking at too. How you react to that criticism is very important. Can you take criticism and still remain humble and take, you know, guide, you know, and coaching? You know, they look at all that, you know. So it was a great learning experience for me. And I did well. And the main thing, this is what it boils down to, is if you get the callbacks. Yes, I got 2 callbacks. Yes, one from an actual casting director from a film company. Ain't calling no names. Ain't nothing in paper yet or nothing. We talking. But they interested in me. The man says he wants to sign me to do some film work for him. And then I also got some interest from a talent agency that wants to work more on my singing and my music. And then those 2, I had actual personal interviews. And they went great. You know, but of course it's the end of the year, so everybody's kind of gearing down, you know, for the holidays and all that. But, you know, once the new year kicks in, and, you know, and it's up to me now at this point to, you know, cultivate those relationships and stay in contact with these people and do my job and continue to study and continue to hustle and grind and do what I got to do to make this stuff happen. But I'm not going to be telling y'all everything. I'm going to be very tight-lipped because I know it's a lot of them out there that's, you know, I got some supporters that want to see me succeed. But I know I got some haters too. I could, you know, and it's obvious, you know. But to them people, man, you know, I can't think about those people. You know, and let me say this. You know, that long as I know that I got God with me and God on my side, it really don't matter who against me. Because God got me, for real. And I believe, I got faith in that. Or I would not even be where I'm at right now. But I am thankful for every opportunity that I am given. And believe you me. And don't get me wrong. I'm gonna keep doing my little content, you know, videos, and I'm gonna keep doing my little skits and all of that, you know. But I'm just so elated, ecstatic is the word, you know, just to have the opportunity, just to be recognized. Especially at my first event of this nature. You know, we had 18, 19 different producers, agents there, you know. And I was just praying to get 1 call back, and I got 2. I'm blessed. Yes. That's it, you know, and it's time to just keep grinding and move forward. And that's all I'm going to say. There ain't going to be no details on nothing else on that acting thing until it happens. You know, but everything else going to keep going on as usual. The Amazing Judge Dredd. I'm going to keep studying and practicing and honing this to perfection. And blessings to everybody out there who support me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Amen Ra. The Amazing Judge Dredd.